They call me Carcino from time to time, from city to city. You know, I roll dolo from state to state. Yeah! Let's get it! Yeah! Let's get it! Now, Kevin Durant, KD. Y'all remember? Y'all remember? Let's play, I remember. Raleigh, North Carolina in the house. What's good? Three, you might get 5, you might get 6, might get 7, might get 8 LeBron videos a day. We gonna let the world know they ain't stopping nothing over here. Oh no. It's downtown Chicago, man. Downtown Chicago, what you gonna do? What's up? Now, Kevin Durant took all the abuse from the media, talking about how could Kevin Durant say this? Kevin Durant gonna call somebody. He jealous. He jealous of LeBron. He was talking about what the environment is around LeBron, the toxicity around LeBron. LeBron like, I was kind of mad when he said that. He was right. He was right. It's like everybody else's fault when something go wrong, and this guy can't get none of the blame and to go under that scrutiny. With the media and all that, I couldn't play into that. He couldn't. No sirree could he deal with that. And what did you guys do? Bash Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant just jealous. He'll never be as good as LeBron James. He'll never be King James. He winning championships, getting finals MVPs, but he want to be LeBron. Okay. I'm like, he's beating his mom every year. So, there you have it. And now, when it's all said and done, when they 6 games out of the doggone playoff spot with 18 games left to play, everybody's looking like, uh-oh. 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 And it's looking like it may be over. It may be over. And now that it may be over phase, and everybody's stuck in that, is it over? Is it real? Is it Memorex? What's going on? I don't understand it. Well, understand this. Kevin Durant was right. And you owe Kevin Durant an apology. All of you. You owe me, Kevin Durant, and any other person that agreed with me and Kevin Durant. You owe all of us an apology. Because now you know everything he said was true. The Lakers are losing because this guy, not because they don't have the talent to win. He's disrupted and corrupted and destroyed with his toxicity. He has crushed and destroyed that locker room. Nobody likes him. Nobody's happy. Last year, they were much more happier. You saw how the Cavs players was. They were so happy. They don't even care they losing games. They glad he gone. It was just like a whole, like people like, I could breathe now. You had Kevin Love having panic attacks. That's how much the pressure was getting to him. Even D-Wade was like, what is this? D-Wade was like, what in the world is this? Kevin Love went home? He ain't even gonna be sitting on the sideline? He had to go home. Panic attack. Never had a panic attack when he was with Minnesota. Do anybody remember him panic attacking in Minnesota? I don't. Now, don't make me become an a-hole out here. Now, I know y'all coming from work, okay? I know y'all coming from work. Y'all just getting off work, and y'all like, I'm free out of the asylum. But don't make me get an a-hole out here. I'm letting y'all merge into the lanes. I'm not trying to block y'all and everything else. I'm not trying to be that Chicago rush hour driver. But don't take my kindness for weakness. I'll take this Mercedes and ram it into your $2,000 vehicle and get out and beat the hell out of you on this road. They handled the Anthony Davis situation wrong. And who handled it wrong? Magic or LeBron? LeBron. The media. The media promoted it. They pumped it up. The brow. Bron and the brow. I'm like, what in the world? And they were giving these stories to them. That's why they were happening. They were feeding these stories to them. And as long as you do that, these are going to be the problems. These are going to be the scenarios. Y'all were promoting something that wasn't reality. But they were putting the notion out there to prepare you for it. So the media partially responsible. Kevin Durant was saying it. He's just jealous. We voted him MVP. He's just jealous of LeBron. What would he be jealous of LeBron for? He's making a itload of money, probably more than LeBron in the game. He got businesses. Do you know how many investments Kevin Durant has in the tech world? That's going to be worth $billions? He ain't jealous, bro. He ain't that tight. And don't deflect the blame. Magic takes an L here. Rob Pelinka, he's still trying on pantyhoses at Victoria's Secrets. And LeBron James has run this thing into the ground. And they said, well, give us this season. You know, don't judge us off this season. We just trying to learn this season, see what works and what don't work. They told you at the beginning of the year, don't judge us on this season. But this the Lakers. You can't tell the Lakers to just chill. This is a dynasty organization. They don't have a just chill mentality. They were losing all those years for the past 5 years. They're like, what about the past 5 years? They're like, that's enough. For them, they ain't used to this. You better get this thing fixed. Clippers out here going to the doggone playoffs every year. We not. The damn Clippers. Billy Crystal in here running his mouth. We got Jack. They got Billy Crystal. No way. No way a Clipper's supposed to be ahead of us. And now I got to listen to this Patrick Beverly run his mouth. You think the Laker fans love that? They didn't like that one bit. And buddy will leave me when my buddy called and said, you won't believe how they talk to LeBron. He's like, the Laker fans was laying into LeBron. Like, it was brutal what they were saying to him. Like, Laker fans have no chill. They escorted one of the guys out. Security grabbed him. When LeBron was walking out, he was following him up the sideline, up the thing, and was cussing him out, and the security guard grabbed him, and they got him up out of there. Dude, they serious about it. I mean, I wouldn't blame him. I would take off the Laker hat and throw it on the ground. And I know one of the biggest Laker fans in the world. I should call him. And I should call him and say, Cisco, what happened, man? Cisco is the biggest Laker fan I know. Period. There's no way in the world No, the real Cisco, not the sissy way of Cisco. Not sissy way. Right, Cisco just came out a little too soon. If he came out 10 years later, he'd be a superstar. He'd be Frank Ocean. Snoop never knows what he's talking about. He was in the damn Golden State Warriors jersey. Watching the Golden State Warrior with E40. That should tell you all you need to know about Snoop. He's just like the millennial fan. He wasn't sticking there for the rough times. He went over to Oakland. Well, you gotta look at it this way. Kevin Durant said it. He's like, I couldn't play over there. With all that stuff that goes on around him, LeBron, with all that toxicity, I wouldn't want that. Who would want it? What NBA player would want that type of just, oh my God, just terrible. It's terrible. That's what I'm saying. Who would want to live in that? You would want to live in that? Toxicity? He was right. Y'all all bashed him. All you LeBron James fans blasted him. Said he was wrong. But is he wrong? Is he wrong now? That's what I want to know. Is Kevin Durant wrong now? What's up, Reggie? Right, and don't forget, anybody click the link. Oh yeah, my man King Team showed up, made a donation in the Stream Lab. I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep getting them too. I saw your donation in the Stream Lab, King Team. You can click that link in the description box at any time and leave a donation. Or if you got a Cash App, you can hit me up there too. You know, I ain't hard to find. Just find Carcino and bye. Your boy is there. Hey, that's the Reverend Jesse Jackson old house. I just passed Jesse Jackson. The Reverend Jesse Jackson just passed his house. They should have him in there talking about LeBron. Well, as you know, LeBron James ain't got no more game. Now, what we got to do is prioritize and come up with a plan to fix the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay? Because they're looking like the Los Angeles Fakers. Now, we got to get rid of the Fakers to help the Lakers. That's what we got to do. Well, I thought that it was a good idea to get LeBron. But this is not LeBron. We got a LeBron looks like R. Kelly in a Laker jersey. It's not right. It's not right. Now, we're going to say this and say it with me. It's time to be a Laker. Say it with me. No more fakers. Time to be a Laker. No time for fakers. Oh, man. Hope. No, that's dope over there. Because you must be on dope to think they got any type of hope in getting into the playoffs this year. Hope, that was 3 weeks ago. Hope packed up the bags and left, and in its place came dope. They might as well get high and enjoy the ride, because ain't no way they're going to even make it. They're done. And I do believe with all the money problems that's going on, they got R. Kelly out there playing while LeBron is floating around on a little donut in his water pit. I think LeBron's at home, still rested his growing. I think he did have it, and he's sitting at home, and they put R. Kelly in his place. R. Kelly's running around out there in a Laker jersey, and they're looking like the Fakers and not the Lakers. Because LeBron is floating around in his pool at home, recuperating, while R. Kelly out there with his money problems is trying to save the Los Angeles Lakers and his own backside. Kevin Durant, you was right. I mean, I love it because when LeBron quits, the team quits with him. They gonna shut down. The NBA is a cynical league. Teams are cynical. Players are cynical. They don't care about you being a superstar. Once you're on that court, you either with them or you're against them. So if you're with them, cool. If you're against them, screw it. I'm going to do what you do. If you're not going to play defense, I'm not going to play defense. You see? That's how it works. If you don't play defense, I'm not going to play defense. If you ain't going to give it, I ain't going to give it. That's how it spreads. And if they see you pouting, they see your energy level, who gonna want to step up and fight with you to win? If they see you pouting all the time. Patrick Beverly, that's somebody you can get behind. You see that guy want to win. He's blue collar all the way. That's the guy who bringing the pail bucket. He finna go to work. After they beat the Knicks, what do you say? Him. Oh, you up. And if he thinks this was legacy, don't forget this season. This season proved everybody right. about LeBron. Everything we said about LeBron was vindicated this year. I've never had more people come to me and say, man, you was right. You called this years ago. Like, it was there. You didn't want to see it. It was there years ago. People were like, oh, LeBron this year, was that Chris Retard? Man, LeBron's defense, he's kind of missed a couple of plays. This season, he has slacked off. He did kind of slack off this year on defense. I'm like, Chris Retard, he has slacked off on defense for the past 3-4 years. Where the hell you been? When Kevin Durant had the boys sliding all over the floor in the finals, looking ridiculous. They won one finals game in 2 years. His defense ain't been there, bruh. I know it ain't. The refs have been there. The refs was his defense. And then he just fooled and he didn't watch the movie called The Running Man. It's like, oh man, look, that would be cool. That was a game. Hey, Mav, yeah, call CBS. Yeah, I got an idea for a game show. Yeah, we're gonna have athletes run right through obstacle course, and whoever win the race, yeah, it's the challenge. You can't get caught. Yeah, it's the race game. I mean, LeBron James got, and this is real. I ain't lying. That game, LeBron James has the race game coming on CBS in March. It's a game show. Well, you got to race and chase somebody down. He watched The Running Man and decided, this is what I want to do. I'm going to steal from that. I kid you not. This is why the Lakers are losing. He too busy worrying about video games, 2 Chainz, trying to be Space Jam. You ain't Michael. You can't balance all that. Michael could balance all that. LeBron, you can't. Michael could do the Gatorade commercial like Mike. It ain't too hard for me to jam video with Michael Jackson. See, when Jordan was doing something, it was the biggest thing in the world. Yep. I mean, but see, that was the thing. You didn't catch Mike drink. Unless you was at the casino, you ain't catch Mike with a drink. But no matter what Mike was drinking, it didn't stop his performance. He was instilled with something that you didn't have. You were missing it. And he's still missing it to this day. So that just goes to show you money don't replace anything. All it does is give you the opportunity to do things because you have the money to do so. You have the ends and the means to do these things. Well, see, that's the situation. That's the problem. LeBron feels like he's entitled. Kevin Durant, all these other players, Kevin Durant was the best player in his high school. Kevin Durant was the best player in Texas when he went there. Kevin Durant was the best player, period. When he came out, he was supposed to be in the rookie game. I mean, the All-Star game. They say too skinny, too fragile. That was the scouting report when they went to the negatives. Need to get some size, too small, won't last. Well, when they tried him out, he was instant offense. Don Nelson was the only coach who was like, man, this guy is great. I wish I'd have had him on my team. Don Nelson wanted to get Kevin Durant. He saw what Kevin Durant was, and this is what he was doing in the 80s. He was trying to unconventionalize the league, having big men shoot threes. He used to have Manute Bol, 7-footer, shooting three-pointers. He was unconventionalizing the game, something that the Detroit Pistons did. And we did it to success. Our center, Bill Laimbeer, was out there shooting threes, which would confuse the other teams because Laimbeer was the center, so that meant your center guarded your center. So they would put Duckworth and somebody like him, another center, Patrick Ewing, and all those guys, they would guard Laimbeer. And Laimbeer would pull them out. And James Buddha Edwards, who was the power forward, he played like the center. He was the low post forward. They go through his motion, get his arms up, dropping. Buddha could score on anybody. You better believe it. Big Bill was the first. Everybody copied the best team in basketball. When I told you guys who was the top 5 best basketball teams of all time, there it was. The only reason the 92 Bulls ain't on there, a lot of people are like, man, what about the 92 Bulls? The 92 Bulls was a very good team, but they wouldn't have never beat the 96 team, ever. Too much brains was on the 96 team. Brains can overcome talent. I beat a lot of guys on the court that was more athletic than me, all because I could outthink them. I would get them mad. I get them want to fight me. The guy grabbed a basketball and slung it at me. It was crazy. He had to calm himself down and get back to the game because he couldn't handle the pressure. And I had him, and I knew it. I'm like, I got him. I got him. He's done. And he was done. Completely done. Yeah, you got Ron Harper, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. Well, Scottie ain't that smart, but you still have Michael, Scottie, Ron Harper, and you got Dennis Rodman. That's world championship right there. Then you had the best players. Look, I'm going to talk about the 96 Bulls, period, at another time. But that was like a little mini all-star team there. Yeah, it's a shame what happened to Brandon Roy. But I want people to apologize to Kevin Durant, man. Everybody should go and apologize to Kevin Durant. He deserved it. He deserves it. Kevin Durant was right. And he was right all along. I knew he was right. I said he was right. Y'all thought we were hating. Now you see everything has come true. It wasn't that. It's not about, and you guys make a mistake of believing that, the majority of you believe that it's about LeBron losing. It's not that. It's how. If they went out, they balled, and they played the game, and they just lost the game 105, 103, or 105, or 90, or whatever, it's how you played, how you lost the game. That's the thing that's important. You can't rally your team. You're supposed to be, the whole take of LeBron is he makes teams better. That's his take, right? LeBron James makes teams better. And I have disputed that with evidence and proof for years He has been the destruction and the destroyer of teams. I have told you guys this for years. Not just yesterday or last year when Golden State came around. He has been a destroyer of teams, period. That's what he do. Everybody knows so. Ain't a hungry soul out there that don't games in his situation. Their backs are more than against the wall. Now they could beat the Denver Nuggets tonight if they wanted to, but I don't think they really want to. And Brandon Ingram knows he's getting traded at the end of the year, so he's already boosted his trade value, so he can just sit out the rest of the year. I think Lonzo's going to sit out the whole rest of the year for the next 18 games, and he's good. Because they ain't talking about bringing Lonzo back, but they just proved that they need Lonzo more than they need LeBron. They're 24 and 27 with LeBron James. These are the games he's played in. So when you're telling me that LeBron is different, they're 3 games under 500 with LeBron. Somebody's in the 3rd grade. Is that what you telling me? No. Shaq couldn't do nothing with Ben Wallace because Shaq, one, was injured because Shaq would get out of shape and try to use the season to get in shape. And by the time he gets in shape, boom, he's hurt because he's a big man. He didn't realize that the discipline is a part of it. Well, you gotta understand, not everybody likes LeBron James. Some people, you think I'm the only guy? There's a lot of people that don't like him because a lot of people in the media that don't like him, but it's their job. It's like, look, I'm not gonna be able to do my job money in half if I start telling the truth about LeBron James, so I'm gonna just have to shut up. Like Patrick Beverly said, man, if I say what I want to say, I'm gonna get fined. So we're gonna just let that go. Absolutely. Tonight, he's going to break Michael's record. So they're going to make sure they air that game tonight. With flying colors. I'm gonna go home, sleep like a baby. It's past my bedtime. I helped out with my grandma today. We had a good time. And then we're gonna move on. Now, I like to say this to everybody out there. Thank you for the support. Definitely, I couldn't do this without you guys. It's me up on the Cash App too, because Cash App is kind of new to me and everybody else, and you guys had it and went there quick. Like, we found you, Carcino. I'm like, wow, that was quick. Prayers came through. You know, Christopher with his donations. You know, no matter how small, no matter how big, you guys all won. So, well, you can click the link in the description box too. That won't hurt nobody. I'm just saying, you can. You don't have to, but you can. Yeah, I got a videos coming, so don't worry. You know, we're gonna do the thing.